Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. Everton have released a statement following yesterday's shocking incident in Liverpool city centre on Water Street, where a car obviously careered into a large group of Liverpool fans. Obviously, just a horrific incident where a gentleman has been now arrested on it. Everton have said everyone at Everton Football Club is deeply saddened by the horrific incident on Water Street yesterday during Liverpool Football Club's Premier League victory celebrations. Our thoughts are with those affected at this incredibly difficult time, and we extend our best wishes for a full recovery to those who were injured. We urge anyone who may have information relating to the incident to contact Merseyside Police Investigation Team. Information, including video footage, can be passed on via the Major Incident Police portal. Details can be found on Merseyside Police website. As a city, we stand together. And of course, we all here at Toffee TV send our best wishes as well to everybody involved. Horrific incidents that obviously destroyed what was a fantastic day for the red side of the city, and just a horrific thing to see. And obviously for us who live in this city, you know, just to see those scenes were absolutely awful. And it's just nice to see the good stuff come out of it, you know, later on in the night, people offering up lifts and beds and clothes and just everything else, just to make sure that people got home safe, or just got dry, or whatever it was. So just a terrible moment for the city. It was revealed earlier on Monday that 4 of the players Everton have got on loan, or had on loan last season, have all gone back to their parent clubs. Lindstrom, Harrison, Brozier and Mangala were all thanked for their time at Everton, but you know, all 3 of them obviously have had injury problems. Jack Harrison has played consistently, but you look at him and you just think to yourself, at his age and with Leeds coming back into the Premier League, what are Everton's real options if David Moyes does still like him? You know, are they going to buy him? I mean, he's got 3 years left on a contract. He signed a 5-year contract when we first took him on loan. Are we going to buy him? And what would Leeds want? With Leeds being in the Premier League now, and I imagine with other teams want them, a lot of talk that teams in MLS would like him. So it's going to be interesting. You know, just because the players all left, by the way, doesn't mean that Everton can't look at them in the future, of course. But obviously Lindstrom getting injured, Mangala getting injured in David Moyes' 3rd game, and Brozier just consistently injured during the season, and was injured when David Moyes came in. And obviously, we all know at the time we all thought that he was going to go back to Chelsea. David Moyes did give him a couple of chances, but he just couldn't play up front on his own. I personally, I'm just not sure if his body's capable of playing in the Premier League. But we'll wait and see. But they've all gone back. But Everton did say that, certainly on Carlos Alcaraz, who obviously the goal scorer in the final game of the season against Newcastle, that negotiations will have continued. And every Evertonian, I think, now are really hoping that deal is done. Sooner the better. Even if that's just the deal, you know, becomes an official Everton player on the 1st of July. Certainly for something like PSR, that would really help. But I think every Evertonian now wants him to sign, and by him not obviously just going back, and obviously Everton negotiating, I think most people believe he will become an Everton player. But listen, who knows? The other big transfer story, obviously, in the last few days, Liam Delap. Everton are believed to be going quite big on the Ipswich forward. Manchester United, Chelsea, Newcastle, Nottingham Forest, they're all in the mix for him, and obviously they can all offer him European football, but it's believed that Everton are going big for him. You know, he is, it seems, David Moyes' number one target. He has spoken to the press about the player, because obviously the player can speak to clubs with that clause in his contract, so Everton have not hidden too much. And David Moyes has, as I said, he spoke to the media about this, and he's very, very interested in bringing the forward to Everton, and have outlined why he should come. And you know, it seems that will be because he will be Everton's number one centre forward. Financially, you know, coming to Everton, there won't be any issues there. He'll probably become the highest paid player, possibly. And I know other clubs can offer him that, but will he become first choice? Is it the right thing for his development? Listen, only he knows that. He might think going to a Manchester United, well, obviously Manchester United can't offer him Europe either, but going to a Manchester United, the club of their stature and the rebuild they're doing is a better place to be than Everton doing a rebuild. But obviously Chelsea, Newcastle, Forest, they can offer him European football. Forest, you probably would be a first choice as well. But we'll wait and see. You know, lots of speculation about when he'll make the decision, but it seems that he'll make it before he goes to the under 21 Euros. So we'll see. We'll see what happens anyway with that one. But Everton they're in the mix. They are absolutely in the mix for the player. And Everton have also been linked with this weekend with Gustavo Hammer, Sheffield United midfielder, a player that we've been linked with before. But obviously Sheffield United missing out on the playoffs, missing out on the playoff final, for the Premier League, obviously beaten by Sunderland. They may have to sell some players, or some of their better players might believe they want to get back into the Premier League. And he's a player that, you know, when he was in the Premier League with Sheffield United, he looked an okay player. And as a squad player, and this is where I think lots of people go, can't be signing a player like him. But with the players Everton have released so far, it could be someone who just to add to the squad. And listen, we're still waiting to find out on Adesina Gay, Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Michael Keane. It was believed that they had been given till yesterday to make a decision. Now, obviously, all three of them have got an opportunity to go elsewhere. Adesina Gay's been linked today with Paris FC, who have been promoted to the top division. And obviously, he's played for PSG. And there's a lot of talk that he wants to settle in Paris. That could be something where, you know, it's somewhere he can play the last couple of years and he gets well paid, and, you know, his kids can grow up there. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. Everton obviously want him to stay. And I think they're prepared to pay him what he's currently on to keep him at Everton. But obviously, the longer that goes on, you sort of think, well, his decision his mind is definitely not made up. Dominic Calvert-Lewin has been linked with Nottingham Forest. Michael Keane's been linked with a few clubs as well. So obviously, Everton want those three players to stay. But the ball is in their court. They'll be out of contract at the end of June, so it's up to them. But certainly Adesina Gay is the one that I personally would hate to see leave the club, because it does mean then Everton have to bring in another first teamer, and one who simply is the best at what he does in the league. And that would be, you know, the first time he left, it was difficult enough to replace him, and we replaced him with Adesina Gay. So let's hope we hear more. I think there'll be I think Everton will be quiet today after what happened yesterday in the city. So maybe that's something we'll find out tomorrow. We certainly don't want it dragging on. I don't think David Moyes wants it dragging on. He wants to know where he stands, and so he can start with that rebuild as soon as possible. So there you go. This has been the Everton News Daily. Make sure to give this video a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you want more great videos, join us over on Toffee TV Premier. The link is in the description, and the QR code's come on the screen now. See you later.